Make sure. I fucking love it when it fucks up and doesn't show the. Okay, good. Keep an eye on that. Alright, we have to go through that again. And that really fucking sucked. That thing instantly killed me. Okay, what's my strongest weapon? 70. I don't want to use the Fat Man on it. Critical hit? What? Alright. Let's try this again. Wait, how much ammo do I have for this thing? Alright, 10. Okay, I heard this last time. We gotta keep moving. Fucking logs. Alright, you know, let me... Here's my sniper rifle. These fucks. Oh shit, they're right in front of me. Alright, I was using Kellogg's pistol. I didn't realize that did so much damage. Okay. Okay, there we go. This is a lot better. And you fuck! I'm so triggered right now. It takes less than 2 hits to kill me. I'm about to go in with this with the fucking Fat Man. Okay. Okay. Get down. Sneaky. Come here. Come on. Get closer. Nick, you better fucking move. This is probably a really bad idea. Thank you! The other watching is me, Felicia, actually, because I gotta make sure it keeps going. I have it on my phone, just in case. Did Nick die? Did I kill my friends?
What do you think actually won the war?
He's... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Good thing I knew that was gonna happen. Okay, note to self. Only way to fight them is a fucking Fat Man. Fuck off.
Take them all. There's someone or something.
You know, I'm gonna take the meat of your friend. Sir, hold on. What the fuck just happened? Hold on, sir. I gotta reload. What? What the fuck just happened? What am I? Oh, I'm on the truck. Well, I only have one mini nuke left. So, that's great. Did not know I would need it so much. Hold on, let me just in case. And also, just in case. Okay, those legendary ones are complete bullshit. I knew it. Oh, thanks, dude. Hold on, you got that? You got the rest of them? Where'd it go? Oh, I see a leg. That's radioactive.
Hold there.
Girl, you ain't looking too hot.
Stringing one more soul to their damnation.
Oh, that's why.
Well, what have we here? Another rat worshipping lunatic. That's what.
Your barbs do not harm me. I am shielded by my faith.
How about
so
bullets?
ugly.
Faith shield you against those too?
Who's she?
One of them children of Adam preachers started off as pests. Now they're more like a menace.
Do not sully this one with your blasphemy, old man. You. I suggest you go no further. Acadia is a nest of snakes. Beasts that subvert the will of Adam.
What's Acadia done to make you distrust them?
They supply Far Harbor with the means to turn back Adam's holy fog. You'd do well to avoid such creatures, and instead seek the only true master of this land.
Okay. You want to worship Adam, that's fine, you know, whatever. But would you hurt other people with your religious belief, people who don't share those religious beliefs? That's when it becomes a problem.
Alright, I'm listening. Tell me about Adam.
Tell you. Look around. You stride through his kingdom. A land blanketed beneath sacred fog. A land Adam has claimed for his children. And you may join our family if he deems you worthy.
Worthy? What do I have to do to join?
There is a ritual his children must perform. If you succeed, you will be rewarded with entrance into our family.
On second thought, I'm good.
So be it. But I would be mindful where you step. After all, you are in Adam's kingdom now.
If you're done wasting time with a fanatic, let's move on. Up ahead, the air's clean. No fog. Acadia's not too far now.
Sorry, I got interrupted by dogs. My dog has a new jacket, and he was adorable. Oh, we're already here? What?
Hey, do you mind keeping an eye out for a second?
Acadia's
Thanks.
already been watching
What
us
did I
for a
miss?
good spell. If you want to talk with them, just go inside. They'll be waiting for you. You need my help again.
The Longfellow's available to be a
Got a
campaign. Workshop the
cabin
Longfellow's
just
cabin.
outside of Far Harbor. Good place to tool up your gear, get some rest, or get stinking drunk. Just make sure if you're bringing a bottle of something strong, there's enough to share.
Leaving already? Don't you want to see what happens next?
You saying you want me to stick around and watch your back?
No.
Maybe later, Longfellow.
All right. But I'm serious about the offer. You ever want to hunt the forests and waters of the island together? I could think of worse things to do.
I like Nick better. He's my bud. Where do I go to... Oh, okay. His text wouldn't go away. This is a really weird... I guess it is a place for synths.
When I first climbed this mountain above the fog, I thought to myself, now here is a metaphor worth taking in. You've entered a place of clarity, understanding, peace. While you're here in Acadia, Synthkind welcomes you as long as you welcome us.
I came here looking for Kasumi Nakano.
Really? I'm impressed. Few would brave the kind of journey you've had for the sake of someone else.
I mean, he's the fat man on the...
Kasumi is here.
Yeah.
She's safe and unharmed, and you're free to see her if you'd like. Before you do, though, tell me, you think Kasumi is a synth?
We're not answering any more questions until you play straight with us. Just who the hell are you, really? There's only one synth with that kind of face and a mind of his own. And I only see him when I look in a mirror.
Nick. It can't
Just
be
noticed
you.
him behind me.
Don't give me that. What are you trying to pull? I've never seen you before in my life.
Please, if you're willing to give me a chance, I can explain.
Is this a joke? Do you really know, Nick?
Let me tell you what I know, and you can judge for yourself. We were prototypes, Nick. The first synths capable of independent thinking and judgment.
Keep talking.
One of the Institute's experiments had to do with how our brains could process personality. If we could handle individualized feelings and behaviors, I was allowed to develop mine based on experience. But with you, they wanted to try transferring an entire personality into you. It took several attempts before the personality imprint worked. I saw you wake up not knowing who or what you were so many times. I couldn't let them do it to you anymore. We were the only two prototypes they made. I literally saw myself in you. You were my brother, Nick. I helped you escape the Institute. We left together.
If I were your brother, I'd remember.
That's where you'd be wrong. This happened over... There's only so much memory that can fit into the prototype brains we have.
I've heard enough. I think you and I need to talk about this. Maybe not now, though.
We'll talk later. This is a lot to take in.
Nick, I don't need you to leave me. I'm just glad to see you again. Whenever you're ready, I'll be here. Now, about young Kasumi. It's important that you understand exactly why she's...
I think it's possible. It doesn't matter.
Who or what she is isn't important.
But it is. It's everything. Imagine just looking at your own hands and having to wonder, Was I born with these? Or were they manufactured? None of us take this transition lightly. She's facing the possibility of her entire life being a lie. That someone stripped her very identity from her and made her into something she isn't. I want you to understand that before you see her. She has a chance here to live as a synth, not hiding, not pretending to be something else. One more question, if you'll indulge me. You're here for Kasumi, but I suspect there could be another reason you came to us. Tell me, are you a synth?
How would I even know?
I'm afraid if you're looking for some biological test we can do, there isn't any. None that aren't
That sounds like bullshit.
fatal. Instead, you have to look for the signs, holes in someone's memory, feelings of unexplained isolation, odd dreams. But ultimately, you have to decide for yourself. What do you believe? Have you ever questioned your humanity?
I'm a human being, not a synth.
Are you sure? I don't mean to question you, but what's the first memory you have?
Okay. Okay. There is a fan theory that Soul Survivor is a synth. And having the option the
Take
day
your
the
time.
bombs fell is like... It is my first memory I have as this character because I don't know anything else. But also I was with my family. That could also be the day the bombs fell. Yo, they're gonna drop
Careful
strong
with your
hints.
words. Admirable.
I'm gonna be so fucking triggered right now. I guess I was with my family because it could be the day the bombs fell, and it could be when I was a kid.
I was with my husband. We were getting ready for the day. I had to take care of my son, Sean. And... well, lots happened since then.
But no memories before then? No childhood? Your first best friend? Your first kiss? That's usually a sign. Data is easy to migrate, but feelings, that's a hard thing to transfer into another
Don't-
mind. Isn't it funny how a memory can feel like a whole different reality? People, places, even sounds and colors can change. Or someone else has changed them. I won't lie to you. There will always be other explanations. Trauma, disease, the background radiation. They all take their toll on the mind. But I can promise you that you will be accepted here. Whatever you decide is true for yourself.
Thank you. You've given me a lot to think about.
I'm glad to hear it.
Me too.
Acadia is open to you. Feel free to walk the grounds. Introduce yourself to my co-founders, Faraday and Chase, and I'm sure you're eager to talk to Kasumi. She's usually working down below. Is there anything else you need from me?
Who are you? What's your story?
I came to this island over a century ago, hiding from my creators, the Institute. But after my escape felt secured, I was left with nothing. No programmed task, no false memories. I spent a year just sitting in a cave. Just sitting. One day, it finally occurred that maybe I could decide for myself what to do, who I was. I've been doing that ever since. Was there anything else?
Tell me more about this place, Acadia.
All I want is to bring as many synths here as I can, and give them a chance to know what they really are. To embrace it. Beyond that, we just want to live in peace. I don't have any grand plans for expansion. Just existing as we are now is enough. Was there anything else?
I'm part of a group that helps synths. A railroad.
Really? I don't understand why a group dedicated to helping synths would convince them through fear that their only option is to hide. Yes, they volunteer for the memory wipe. Yes, not knowing you're a synth makes it harder for the Institute to find you. But the cost, I know how frightening it is. The risk of capture. But sacrificing what you are, avoiding the true struggle to be accepted as our own form of life?
I hadn't thought about it like that. I'm sorry.
So am I. Your heart is in the right place, and it's unfair of me to judge, while I enjoy relative safety from so far away. Was there anything else I can do for you?
So, everyone here in Acadia is a synth?
Yes. Either they were escapees we managed to find before the Institute could, or they were victims of a mind wipe, and we revealed the truth to them.
I should get going.
Of course.
Perhaps.
Okay. Several things I would like to touch on. The first thing I wanted to touch on was when he said that it does matter whether or not she's a synth. So, when I said that it doesn't matter, I meant as both my Soul Survivor character and as for myself, it doesn't matter. To me, her value does not change based on whether she is 100% human or a synth. But his point was that it does matter to her, and yes, on a personal level, it does matter. It's the same thing with race and religion. That's why the whole, like, I don't see color thing is kind of bullshit. Like, I do see people being a different race, or I do, in this case, I would see someone that they're a synth, but that doesn't change how I view them. But it is important to them on a personal level of how they view themselves, of their own identity. So that is important. So whether or not you're a synth does matter to you personally, and that is perfectly fine. And whether or not you're a synth does matter as how the world views you too, because there is going to be backlash for what you are. And it shouldn't be, but it realistically is. So that's what I meant when I had my Soul Survivor say that it doesn't matter she's a synth, because it doesn't matter to me whether or not she is. I still want to help her, and I still have her best interests at heart. The second thing I wanted to touch on was, is Soul Survivor a synth? I saw a fan theory that they are, and I was like, whatever. But now I'm like, holy shit. Because he's right, you know. The first thing that we see of the Soul Survivor is the day the bombs fell. As far as we know, Soul Survivor did not exist before then. And the fact that they put that in the game really fucks me up. Like, I'm like, holy shit, because he's kind of confirming the Soul Survivor is a synth. And I didn't want her to have her say, I'm a synth, and just end it there. That's why I was like, I'm gonna think about this, because I don't want to commit to that, but I'm definitely not against the idea of Soul Survivor being a synth. What was the last thing? Shit. We talked about so much stuff. Oh, the railroad, yes. So, I think he's right that with the railroad shouldn't just be like, this is your only option, having a memory wipe and hiding. But it's so early in the game for synths. Like it's so early for synth rights, I guess you could say, that having them be safe in general is the first priority. And I would like, and I mean, Far Harbor, you know, is also an example of what we should be striving for. And it just shows that it is possible for synths to accept who they are and not have to go through a memory wipe. And I didn't like that he called it a victims of memory wipe, especially when they volunteer for it, because the Railroad doesn't do it unless you volunteer for it. But at the same time, at that point, it's kind of like the Far Harbor, or Acadia, sorry, and Railroad should work together to get the synths away from the Commonwealth so they're safe. But not take away their rights, not take away their memories, and let them have a sense of identity. Because that's, I think, what Dima's whole thing is identity. And not being shameful of who you are. And I really, really appreciate when he added at the end, he had said something like, that's not fair for me to say or something because I'm so far away and I'm in safety. So he's acknowledging that he is not 100%, and he's not 100% sure what it's like for the synths and the situation. God, I have so many that I'm doing.
There a long time. Are you feeling all right?
I'm fine. You worry too much.
Sometimes I
fuck
feel
am I
like
stuck
you
on?
don't worry enough. You know we blew 3 more relays this week. I'm coming in. You stay right there.
So, you've talked to Dima. You know why we're here. I certainly hope that you'll consider helping us. Dima's vision is worth fighting for.
You're right. It is a good cause. Synths definitely deserve to be safe, just like everyone else.
It's so good to hear that. Very encouraging. Please, make sure Dima knows that as well. He's put so much of himself into this. All his time and energy devoted to helping others. He never stops to think of himself. Sometimes I worry about, well,
God, his ears are big.
if I wasn't here to make sure his equipment is all functional. And that's not even mentioning maintaining the fog condensers. So many things to keep track of.
Seems like he's lucky to have you helping.
Thank you. That's very kind.
So far, everyone's nice here. I like that.
If there's anything I can do to help out, just let me know.
Well, if you're determined to help, there is something you could do. It's likely somewhat dangerous, though.
It always is.
I understand if you'd rather not. There's a boat along the coast of the island. It was transporting some hardware we needed. Storage drives. The boat never finished the trip, you see. So the drives are still out there. I could really use them here for extra parts, if nothing else. My understanding is that the boat wrecked southwest of here. So, does this sound like something you could handle?
What happened to the boat? Why didn't it make it?
The island is
Damn it.
dangerous after all. But I really could use the spare parts. So, will you find them?
Sure thing, Faraday. I'll get the drives for you.
Thank you. I really do appreciate it.
Oh, excuse me. Hello.
You tracked Kasumi here. I'm impressed. Perhaps not as quietly or efficiently as possible, but thankfully she was never in any real danger. I'm afraid your journey was unnecessary.
I mean, I came here to give her parents peace of mind.
I wanted to see for myself that she's safe.
You have my word. Acadia is a safe haven for synths. Were it not, I would not have aided anyone in reaching it. Every synth I've tracked down, every synth convinced to come here, has been assured that he or she will come to no harm. My job is to make sure they all remain safe, no matter what. Understand?
How do you manage to track down synths and bring them here?
That's not a
God
subject
damn it.
we need to discuss. I manage. That's all that matters. You have Dima's blessing, so by all means, Make yourself comfortable.
So, what's your story?
I used to work for the Institute, returning synths that had escaped. I was tracking a synth and instead found Dima. He convinced me of the truth and the error of my ways.
Hey,
Did you need something?
I'd like to help you all. Is there anything
Oh god,
I can
Nick
do?
scared me.
Actually, as a matter of fact, there is. If you're serious about contributing, well, we've got a situation I need someone to look into. You've had some experience traveling around the island, so you may be decently equipped to handle it.
All right, I'm listening.
We were expecting a new synth to arrive, and he should have been here by now. There's been no sign of him, and I'm concerned that he might have become lost on the way here.
You have any leads on where he might be?
You should start by talking to Brooks in Far Harbor. He's one of us, a synth. He's the one who meets the new arrivals and gets them started on the journey here. Of course, he's not likely to tell you anything without proof that you're working for me. If he doesn't cooperate, tell him that his designation is L792. That should convince him. That's as much help as I can give you for now. Please, hurry. If that synth is out there alone, he won't last long.
The fuck?
So you're that new gal from the Commonwealth. It's so wonderful to meet someone.
Hey there.
So you're that new gal from the Commonwealth. It's so wonderful to meet someone from back home. I'm afraid Kasumi doesn't seem to want to discuss it, but how are things there?
Getting better every day, I think.
Oh, that's so good to hear. I would like to see it again someday. Once things settle down here. Acadia is all well and good, I suppose. But honestly, it does get a bit boring.
You're safe here. That's what really matters.
I suppose. One could do with a little excitement now and then, though. Don't you think? I'm sure I'll see you around. Do take care.
She's got a point. There's a difference between surviving and living. I'm dropping down here. Fuck it. Shortcut. Hello.
Kasumi Nakano?
Sorry, I'm right in the middle of something.
I'm a detective. I was hired to find you.
You're a what? You came all this way for me?
You left without telling your folks why. You must have known they'd be worried.
Look, my mom and dad, I mean...
You're still your
people who were
parents.
taking care of me. They wouldn't want me back. Not if they knew the truth.
Because you're not really their daughter. You're a synth.
Yeah. Exactly. I thought if I just left, it would be easier for them. How would that conversation have gone anyway? I've been lying to you this whole time? Your real daughter is dead and I replaced her?
I know. It must be hard for you. I just want to make sure you're here for the right reasons.
Yeah, so I am. I mean, yes. I believe I'm a synth, but... there's something wrong here with Acadia. There's more going on than just the refuge. I can't leave until I've gotten to the bottom of it. I've done enough running.
What kind of problem is there in Acadia?
It's a long story. I just have to figure out how to... Wait, you find things. Track down answers. That's what you do, right? That's why you came after me.
Yeah.
What if I told you that there's a secret? A big secret here, on this island. Something way more important than just one lost girl.
All right. I'm listening.
Okay. Where to begin? You saw all those computers that Dima's hooked up to, right? They hold his memories, or offload data from his brain. Or maybe some combination of both? Well, Faraday asked me to help do some repairs on them, and, you know, I got curious. There's like a century's worth of life experiences in there, and that's when I see it. Data models Dima has been making. One was the fog taking over Far Harbor. Another was a nuclear detonation on the island. Plus, death counts. What if Dima is so open and welcoming because he's actually hiding something from us? A plan to wipe out the rest of the island.
We should get to the bottom of this. If Dima is putting on an act, we need to know.
You don't trust Dima? After you came all this way for him?
I didn't come to Acadia for him.
I was gonna say.
I came here because this place offered answers. And now that I found a place I belong, I'd rather not lose it all if Dima is secretly planning to destroy everything.
I'll help if I can, but that's not much to go on.
I know. I've been working on that, but I haven't had much luck. I keep seeing Dima, Faraday, and Chase head into the laboratory at the other end of the hall. Then they come out later looking like they've been arguing. There's actually a storage space right next to there. It'd be a perfect spot to hide and eavesdrop, but it's been locked up.
I'm an expert hacker,
I've also
it's
tried
fine.
breaking into Faraday's terminal, since he and
Can't
Dima
do
are so
terminals.
close, but the security on it is crazy.
I'll figure this out. Just stay here.
Okay. Good luck, and come back as soon as you've found anything.
From one case to a new one.
Yeah.
It's never easy for us, is it?
So,
I swear someone has the key to that storage room.
so what she's thinking is that hold on. Is her okay, so she's thinking that Dima is going to destroy everyone else on the island and leave it so it's just Acadia and it's just Synths on the island. But my thing is, why would they have built the fog condenser in the first place? Why would they be helping, you know, people in general if they were just going to kill all of them? You know? That doesn't make any sense. And
I assume you're not planning on staying.
I feel like Dima would be far more hostile to me, like this dude.
Hey.
I assume you're not planning on staying long.
Is there a problem with my being here?
Maybe. Maybe not.
He's so
Acadia
creepy.
is only as secure as we make it. We take unnecessary risks, we get careless, and things can go bad. Fast. If there's a synth who needs a safe place, then we take them in. Let them live as a synth, without fear. You don't. That makes you
them
a
into this.
necessary risk. It's nothing personal. Minimizing our contact with outsiders is just practical.
Is there anything I can say or do to change your mind?
Just don't cause any problems.
Well, I'm gonna be causing problems. That dude was creepy as fuck. I don't know if it was my, like, the light from my Pip-Boy or what, but, well, how the fuck do I get over there?
One day, I'm gonna get out there and see the rest of the world.
Do it. Oh, that's downstairs. Nick, I don't know this place very well. Someone help me. Where's the elevator?
You want to buy something or what?
What? Do you want to sell me some drugs, sir? But anyway, yeah, so I really don't... Just take y'all shit. I don't really think that makes sense based on what I know about Dima. You know, and he would have been plotting with people's mind, being like, don't trust her, you know, she's not one of us. If he had the idea of hating normal humans, you know? And I wonder if the secret is that Dima is creating more sense. Because that would be a huge thing, you know? Creating more sense. Is that possible? Like, he would have to know how the Institute works. Let me see how far away I'm going. Hella far. Tell the railroad. Oh, what? What the fuck am I doing? god, this is confusing. I don't. Oh, this is so weird. The island. Oh, so that's how I get to back. I got some power armor here? What? Okay, hold on. Reconnect heals. Help the sense of Arcadia. Who do I talk to do that? Can you give me more information? Oh, okay, that's the... I think I am actually gonna go ahead and tell the Railroad about the Sunth Refuge. How would I do that? It's like in fast travel. I might just see where this leads and then finish up the stream. Delete this. Do I have to go all the way? No, I don't want to go all the way back. Okay, never mind then. Never mind. That's... Do you think the Brotherhood of Steel will still look at me after I help all these synths?
Missing synth.
Yeah? Well, it's not something I talk about with outsiders. So you can either buy something or move along.
I really hope you find someone to help, but it's not me.
I'm working with Chase. She told me that your designation is L792.
Okay, I believe you. Keep it down, all right? It's real private information. I know the synth you're talking about. He's a younger guy. Maybe early 20s with white hair. Goes by the name Derek. Thing is, he showed up way earlier than he was supposed to. Thought a courser was on his tail, so he rushed the timetable. To be honest, the guy was a wreck. He was scared shitless, looking over his shoulder every 5 minutes and attracting unwanted attention. Tried to calm him down, but he panicked and ran off into the fog.
God damn it.
That was the last I saw of him.
Can you tell me anything else? I'm gonna need more information than that if I'm gonna find the synth.
I wish I had more to give you. He disappeared into the fog.
I don't want to go
I
to
haven't
the
seen him
fog.
since.
Relax. I'll take care of this.
Sorry. My nerves are a little shot right now. Look, if you're really going after that synth, I'm pretty sure he took the road south out of town. Maybe you could head that way. Just be careful out there. And thanks. There aren't many who go out in the fog to help a synth, especially one they don't even know. I feel like shit about what happened. I really do. I hope you can make it right.
By the way, can I buy some shit from you?
Looking for a bargain?
Hell yeah.
I
Let's
have my
deal.
hands full.
Let's set you up.
Good thing I have so many fucking gaps. I think that'll be good for now. Okay, I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and go to Longfellow's cabin. set it up, put up it, because I don't want to go after the synth at night. I can't go this way.
Talk to Booth.
I really hope you find someone to help. It's not me.
I hate this place. It's so fucking creepy. Let me just turn on the light. How the fuck do I remove him? How the fuck do I remove one? I don't want that. Keep that there. God damn it! I figured out how to do it in Skyrim and I forgot. God damn it! Oh well. Oh. Well, he told me I would have a lot of skill checks. So I think I'm gonna increase my charisma. Where's the,
We heading out?
No. I feel like I can edit this place. Here we go. I think this is considered a workshop. Here. Have my junk. It's like nothing. Oh, power armor frame. Well, can I? I'll keep it there. Okay, I'm gonna set you up, Longfellow. This place is gonna get awesome. Gonna get awesome. Jesus Christ. Oh god, this place is fucking huge. I could have so many colonies out. I could have so many people out here. What the fuck? I also don't really want to take away these posts because the aesthetic. What the fuck, Longfellow? This place is awesome. What the fuck? This place is great! Oh my god, I might have to do this off camera because this is gonna take me a long time to set this place up. Oh god, this place is fucking huge. I was not expecting this. A little outhouse? Hold on. What's inside? A little toilet. I'm not gonna sit there, that's gross. That can stay. What the fuck? This is great! Well, okay, that's where the generator's gonna go. Wait, no. That's not deep enough water. Never mind. Longfellow, why didn't you tell me your place is this big? Holy shit. Longfellow, I don't care if you want to live alone. You're gonna have so many guests. This is gonna be one of my biggest fucking colonies. 'Cause holy shit. I was just gonna build a bed and go to sleep, but never mind. Well, I can't get rid of that. It's cute. Guess I have to keep the aesthetic alive. I have enough respect for Longfellow not to destroy his aesthetic too much. Aesthetic. Fishing rack? What the fuck? What I will do, though, is destroy all this. What's this? Just fishnet? You're not really gonna do shit with that. I'm gonna get rid of some of your shit. Yeah, I'm going to make a bed for me. We're neighbors now, so you're gonna have to get used to it. We don't need a fucking... We don't need a table. Broken chair? Get rid of that shit. We don't need a couch. I think I've improved this place quite a bit. We don't need this either. We don't need any of this. Get rid of this. Chicken beans? Whatever, I'll take that. Thanks. This stuff... Here. This can go on your little stand. Here you go. Oh, look, I'll put it... I can put... Did it go in his window? Wait, no, I had it. Oh. 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 It's floating. Perfect. What did I just do? Did I just build something? Oh, no. No, I didn't. There you go. You're welcome. Perfect. Is that backwards? I can't tell. No, I like this place. This is a nice place. Alright, so that's gonna be the end of it. I might... Oh, what do you have in here, though? Thank you. I think I'm going to work on this place next time. But for now, that is going to be it. I'm going to go to bed. I'll do stuff later. Alright, I'll see y'all later.